Hello everyone and welcome back to part 24, I believe, of our FusionFall Retro playthrough. My name is Prizzy, and in the last part we did a lot of really cool things in Ensville. We ended up getting our Billy Nano, which we have equipped right now, and now we have a couple of things to do over at the nuclear plant, and that's where we're going to go, and that's what our plan is for this episode. We're going to go through as much more of the nuclear plant as we can, because we have a bunch of missions that have to go there. So we have a new nano suggestion. We're using a nano lineup brought to us by Sarah. They say to use number 5, Billy, and Double D. So we did. So I'm actually a big fan of this one. I did say, obviously, Billy was pretty much a given because I told everyone to use Billy in their nano suggestions because we just got them. We're going to run over to the nuclear plant. And I am sorry if my voice sounds weird, or also the fact that I didn't upload yesterday because I cut my lip somehow. I won't say how because it's kind of embarrassing, but I cut my lip somehow, and talking does not sound or feel good at all. So I am trying to push through that. That's why I didn't record a video yesterday. I kind of just like slept all day. But we have just gotten to the nuclear plant. Number 5 says, cool, there's a deck spot here that's responsible for monitoring the nuclear plant. Dexter said it was urgent that you talk to find it right away. What's the deal? Fusions are trying to break into Dexter's old lab. Number 5 doesn't like that one bit. You better put a stop to it. Greetings, I am Dexbot Q60. My primary function is to monitor enemy activity in the area. I have detected a threat in Genius Grove that requires your assistance. The old lab is in trouble. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. And then part 2 says, report. Fusion Dexter and Fusion Computers are attempting to break into Dexter's old lab. Your assistance is required. We must stop them immediately. Which is really cool because that's one of the first, at least that's one of like the first, it's one of the first missions where you fight 2 fusions in one layer, because Fusion Dexter and Fusion Computers are together, which is really, really cool. So we're going to head on into the nuke plant. We have to take out 5 ventilators. I am going to use my turkey leg again because I'm having too much fun with this thing, and I really want to use it more. So let's go. Got this guy. Oh, he falls down fast. They were not very, but we have our Billy Nano now too, which is really cool. I love the Billy Nano design. He's got one of the coolest designs in my opinion for a Nano. We give him damage, so he can do some damage to the enemies and help us out a little bit. Speaking of which, damage is not as good as I remember it being. Then again, I never really used damage, so I guess it makes sense that it wasn't as good as I remember it. But like, there are some things about it, like it does not do very much damage, which is very surprising to me. So I actually think I am going to redo my Nano, not redo, but I think I am going to like have like a little, what's the word, addendum? Just a little expansion upon the, great, see, bring that box back here and let's see what's inside. Okay, we got to return number 5, which is going to be a little bit of a journey. But I think I was going to do like a, sort of like a, an expansion upon my Nano tier list that I made, previously. And instead not only fix some of the placements that I believe can be changed. For example, like damage and stun should probably be flipped in my opinion, by a lot of things, as well as like the value of number 2 as a Nano, as you guys can probably see because of these parts. But also add some of the Academy Nanos for fun. I thought that would be a fun thing to do, and I'll definitely have to get around to that sometime. If you are interested in that, obviously let me know, and I will I'll do my best to make that, because that is something I really want to try and do, like, because update my old videos, especially if some of the information is like outdated, or maybe a bit not outdated, but like a bit dated personally. We'd have to defeat 6 Geargoons for this quest, new creep in town. This was what was this quest again? Defeat 6 Geargoons inside the plant so they don't tell that creepy monster that it oh yeah, there was a creepy monster haunting the suburbs. I'm actually gonna use the planet caster, try to get this guy out of the way, because I don't want to target, I don't want to get attacked by all of them at once, you know? I feel like that wouldn't be very good. But I believe this mission was like there's a big green monster that's terrorizing the suburbs, and we don't know what it is yet. But apparently these Geargoons are like a clue or something, in order to figure out what it is. And these Geargoons are, these guys are up here on like a dangerous kind of location. I'm not sure if I really want to go up there, but I kind of do because I want them, and I don't want to go over there. Let's take him out. Oh, he's brought a friend. He brought a friend. Oh, this is not good. Okay, let's jump out of danger. Hit him with a snot rocket real quick. You already know. I actually might die. I might die. Oh, we survived with 1 HP. Perfect, perfect. We need 2 more. I could probably try to, like, get this guy out. Oh. My health is just way too low, but I have a leech nano, so if I drop kick him from a distance, okay. I have the necessary health to take some damage. Perfect, perfect. I'm gonna see if there's any, are there any eggs around here? Oh my gosh, there are. Are they up there? There's like a lot. No way. I actually didn't know that. Shout out Treasure Finder. I'm actually gonna, might as well take out the last Geargoon before we go hunting for treasure with Double D. But I've never really used Treasure Finder, so shout out Sarah for suggesting that I use this nano. Cool. Now you need to find out where the big green monster is hiding. Find the monster's lair. Okay, it looks like it's like over that hill, but I'm actually kind of curious. Can I get up here from here? Is that a thing I can do? I think that's where the big green monster is hiding from. Are these up there? I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't know. The nuke plant is relatively unexplored by me, at least this part. That part I have explored a lot, but like this part I have not really explored that much. If only we had like some platforming nanos, that might make our journey a little bit easier. But I think there are eggs on top of those, or like at least some kind of power up. Not necessarily sure what, but let's I mean, might as well take a look, right? We don't got anything else to do. Definitely not a big monster in the way that requires our immediate attention because it's terrorizing like the suburbs or anything. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. It's an old family recipe. There we go. We can get up here. I mean, to be fair, this is kind of what we have to go. Kind of. Not really where we have to go at all, but yeah, this is kind of where we have to go. Also, I've noticed Double D does not lose stamina as fast as like number 2 or Wilt does when we use like their active powers. Which is very nice, because if Double D lost a lot of stamina, can I not even get up here? Is that not a thing I can do? Am I just sitting here for nothing? I think I am. I very much am. Okay, mission failed. Let's get him next time. Oh boy. Okay, well that didn't work out very well. Let's try to sneak around the back over here. This certainly won't go wrong. All the Geargoons are kind of like over this way, so I think we should be fine. Might take a little bit of damage from the fusion matter patches, but like, we will get to our destination eventually. We've actually never explored back here either. This might be a cool place to explore. There's no treasure back here, because Double D would tell us if there was, but still like a cool little, like, these are like reactor generators. I'm not really sure what they are. I'm not too familiar with like the inner workings of a nuclear, a radioactive nuclear facility. You know, it's just not something that I know on a day-to-day. What is that also? There's like a little like SACT agent case over there that they're guarding. Huh. Also interesting. That might be for like a guide mission or something, because I don't remember where that's from. Maybe you'll grow a 30 or in the back of your butt. I did that once, so thanks for sharing, Billy. Didn't really need to know that part. But this is Fusion Fuzzy's lair. Oh, and it looks like Professor's trapped in here somewhere. There's also some big ventilators. I'm not really sure I want to fight those. Hey, over here! Oh, he's kind of peeking out of the ground over there. Oof. Oh, and the weird welders. Oh, you hate to see the weird welders. This guy's trying to skydive. I'm just going to try to, like, hide. But our Double D Nano will help us take these guys out. Oh, you're just chilling. You are just chilling. I don't want to deal with you when you're just chilling like that. So as long as that ventilator doesn't see me, we're fine. That was a bit scary, not gonna lie, just poking his head out like Jack Nicholson. Oh, man. I just... The noises, dude. The noises from these monsters freak me out. I'm not lying. They messed me up. They messed with me as a kid, and they're messing with me now. I'm gonna die to this guy, too. I did die. I was like one hit away, though. I was one hit away. Let's heal up our nanos. Just try that one more time. Let's try that one more time. Oh, he's gonna get in our way now. Okay, you were just hang gliding the wall. You were hanging 10, having a good time, and now you come down after we die and have to run past you one more time? I don't think so, Weird Welder. That ain't kosher. I don't think so. There's a lot of these guys in here. Hopefully the professor's okay, because, like, as far as I know, he doesn't have any way to defend himself. Yeah, just as far as I know. He doesn't carry, like, a 9 on his hip or something like that. That'd be really weird for the professor to do, in my opinion. You know, obviously you can do what you want, but, like, seems out of character. Okay. Duck, duck, weave. There's Professor. Okay, he's okay. I can dodge him. Can I dodge him? I can't dodge him. I was eyeing him. We made eye contact. It was a Pokemon battle, basically. That's why. I wonder... Yeah, that would be really funny if, like... And like the monsters in FusionFall worked like Pokemon, where you had to make eye contact before you could battle them, and it's like like that.
What can I do for you?
Well, I don't know. What can you do? What can I do for you, Professor? It seems like you got yourself in this situation. Okay, we found him. I tracked Fusion Fuzzy Lumpkins to this location. He's the monster that's been terrorizing the neighborhood, but now I don't know what to do. Well, that's okay, Professor, because I have nanos that will do the job for me. There's Fusion Fuzzy. He carries the meat gun, which is awesome. Let's take him out. He's our Billy Nano, which is very fitting because he's our newest addition to the cast. There we go. Sliced him down with our turkey leg of justice. You did it! That was the bestest monster bashing I've ever seen! Was it, Billy? Now was it? Now was it? And we gotta meet the professor outside. So it looks like we gotta go to Genius Grove for a little bit. We left the group. Apparently Professor grouped up with us, but he didn't really do anything. I think he might have supposed to... I think they planned on him like being like Eduardo or something, where you grouped up with him, but they just never implemented that. It's not like we broke it. We didn't break that in Retro. That was just like that. I'm back in Genius Grove. Please come see me. Okay, if you say so, Professor. We got a couple of things. We gotta talk to Coop. We gotta deliver the box. We gotta... Okay, well, this is in the nuke plant, like, currently. So let's do that one first. Mutation Abomination, which is Professor Plutonium's nano, mission. That'll be something we can do. We do have to run outside, though, because the Doom Boilers are only outside. Which, I guess, I can see. There's a lot of room in here that they could have put the Doom Boilers, in my opinion, but, like... They didn't put them outside the, or they didn't put them inside the infected zone. They kind of split up them half and half, because the weird boulders aren't in here either. Which I kind of respect. It's a respectable choice, personally, in my opinion. Let's skirt outside and we can see what we got. Okay, Doom Bowlers are over here on the side. Aha, my turkey leg. My turkey leg hungers for justice. I got him. That Billy voice line of him doing Snot Rocket is the funniest thing ever. Feel the power of my nose. Alright, are there more Doom Boilers around here? There they are. I got them. These guys look really cool, by the way. They look like elephants, almost. I think that's kind of what they were going for. Like, mechanical elephants, basically. At least with the trunks. And, like, the large bodies and the 4 legs, I guess. But, I don't know. What do I know? I'm no zoologist. Curious, the monsters do not have the fusion matter I'm seeking. Okay, now we gotta go take out the Gear Goons, which are inside the infected zone. So we gotta go back in. Try fighting the Gear Goons instead. Well, if you suggest it, I might as well just try it, you know? Gear Goons do make sense for, the Gear Goons do make sense for a inside the infected zone NPC, because there are a lot of gears in here. I'm not really sure what a ventilator is. I'm assuming it's like a ventilation pipe. That would explain the name quite a bit. But, you know, I don't know. We don't know. He don't know. She don't know. Who knows? Who knows? It is kind of annoying having to run all the way back to the, you know, back of the back to get these Gear Goons. But, you know, if the professor needs his fusion matter sample, we will certainly oblige and help him get that sample. I can see 5 of them right here. Perfect, perfect. I might have to pull out the old pistol for these guys because I don't really want to step on that fusion matter. And I know they will not let me not step on the fusion matter unless I don't use a ranged weapon like this. We can clear them out here. Well, we've got to clear at least 2 more out, but number 5 will certainly help us in this situation. I'm gonna run up and hit this guy with the meat stick. We got the meat gun and the meat stick. That's what every person wants on their team. There we go. Strange no luck. Wait a minute, I'm picking up some spikes of radioactive energy. Well, I would sure hope so, Professor, considering we are in the middle of a giant nuclear plant. But you know, whatever. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna actually pull out Double D outside the infected zone and see if we have any sort of treasure out there. I'm not sure. I feel like... Ew, excuse me. I feel like all of the treasure is going to be inside the infected zone here. Considering, like... Oh, wow, there's a lot of it. There's some up top on that building, too, I think. Or is it in this alleyway over here? Let's find out. Oh, it's right there. Okay, well... It's a power-up egg. It's not a golden egg, but I wonder what this is, actually. I'm actually kind of curious. It's a run. Perfect. That's actually what we needed in this situation because we got to get places fast. I'm a fan of that. Whoever put that egg there, Devin, I see you. I see you and I appreciate it. Now we got to get the radioactive fusion matter from the weird welders. Again, weird welders are not my favorite. In fact, you could say they're one of my least favorite enemies. Lazy Metal Boy Scouts are pretty close there too because they also look really creepy and humanoid. The ones that look like actual people really freak me out. Pull out Billy. Give us a little bit of an advantage there. But we gotta get some radioactive fusion matter. Couldn't you, like... I'm sure there's plenty of radioactive fusion matter, like, in the infected zone, full of radioactive stuff. I'm gonna die again. Yeah, there we go. Rip. That's okay. We gotta use the computer terminal inside. That's it. Those weird welders drop the bizarre fusion matter we need. Use the computer terminal inside the nuclear plant to send me the samples. Okay. So I can send you the samples via computer terminal, but I can't send you this box that I have to deliver number 5 that you could just like hand to her. Okay, Professor, I see how it is. I definitely see how it be. Only one gamer. That's a great name. It's not multiple gamers. It's just one. It's a singular gamer. This one's also kind of annoying because like if you don't have a rocket nano or jump nano like I don't have, this is like all the way on the other side of the infected zone, which is kind of annoying. So we gotta like go get it. We gotta go get it. We gotta go get it. I already made that joke in like part 2 of the playthrough, so I'm definitely not gonna do it again. Shout out if you remember that. If you remember that hot, I gotta go get it. I gotta go get it joke. I believe it was part 2 or 3 of the playthrough. You guys are the real homies. Shout out. You guys remember. I really do appreciate it. I got some messages. People were like binging the whole series, and I'm very, very grateful because I don't know. It's just awesome thinking that I can upload like videos once a day and everyone likes them. Because I feel like after a while, you know, people get bored of these. But it doesn't seem so because you guys have been really, really enjoying them, and especially the last part with like Billy and like the quadricle episode. Those are pretty good. I was very proud of like how they turned out, at least like in terms of like direction and of the episode and everything. And you guys definitely like resonated that, so that's awesome. Thank you so much for being supportive as always. I really do appreciate it, even though I sound like I don't. I really do. That's just my mouth will only move in certain ways because of my lip, and it's very annoying. Okay, I feel like I should probably owe you guys an explanation as to why my mouth sucks, and it's not anything bad. It's just kind of embarrassing. One second. The fusion matter is definitely radioactive. We need to put a stop to this. Okay, so now we gotta go to the portal, which is all the way over there, and I can't get to. So I will tell you why my lip is busted while I'm running over there. So the reason that my lip is like cut or busted, it's not like bad. It's definitely not bad. It's just like it just hurts a little bit when I move it. I was eating Taco Bell, right? You already know. It's gonna be a great story when it starts out. So I was eating Taco Bell, right? So my friend brought over some Taco Bell because you know that's what bros do. We get Taco Bell with each other. He brought over some burritos. It was one of those like it was the newest like crunchy burrito or something. It was really good. It was really good. It has like it's like the outside was like a soft tortilla, but like the inside was like the crunchy hard tortilla. So it was flavored too. So it tasted really, really good. However, biting into it, I actually bit into my lip, which just doesn't. It's just never a good sign to ever do is to bite into your lip. And trust me, it wasn't. It's because I was ever since then. It was like 3 days ago at this point. My lip has been it was a lot worse earlier, but it's just been not feeling the greatest when I try to like talk or do any sort of complex mouth movement. Which is why I did not record an episode of the playthrough yesterday, because I didn't feel like talking for a long period of time. But I'm getting better now. It's getting better now, so we're good. And we're back at the lair. Perfect. Gotta enter Professor Plutonium's lair. Let's hop on in now, do we? Professor Plutonium is here. You need to stop him. Okay. We've got a lot of gear goons. We have very much experience fighting gear goons now. We've fought them several times. And this is one of the cooler layers. You can already see them from here. The reason I say this is one of the cooler layers is because it's one of the easiest to do. Because you can avoid all of these extra rooms without even trying. Like, you don't have to run to them. And like these guys, you can kind of just like... Excuse me. These guys, you can kind of just like skedaddle around. They don't even notice you. So let's go fight the professor. The evil professor. Let's take him out. I love how he has the, well, the red lab coat I really like. And I also really like the the Nurgle tendrils that he has is very, very unique and cool. And we take out Professor Plutonium. There he goes. So Professor Plutonium is one of the best nanos in the game, in my opinion, just in terms of movement, because he has a lot of options. He has a Drain, and Drain is really, really good. I didn't really know how good Drain was until I started using it, unlike him and Eduardo and stuff like that. But, excuse me. He also has Rocket Pack, which is very useful if you're in a group and you want to platform around infected zones together. And then, obviously, Rocket, very, very fun ability to use. This is our first time ever getting a Rocket Nano, so you already know we're going to pick that one. But I'm going to read all the powers anyway. Professor Protection is Drain Point. The Professor steps in and hits a monster for additional damage. Rocket Pack, the power of science, gives you a jump boost to everyone in your group. And Plutonium Zoom provides a rocket blast throughout the air. So we are going to pick Plutonium Zoom because Rocket's really, really fun. And guess what? We are going to not use Professor Plutonium this episode, similar to Billy last episode, I know. But we are going to do is we're going to use him next episode for sure. So make sure in the comments you guys leave me your suggestions for a Professor Plutonium Nano, what's it called? A Nano lineup featuring Professor Plutonium, so we can use it. Because Professor Plutonium is a very, very good Nano, and I really like to use him a lot. So we really have nothing else to do in the nuclear plant as of right now. We can go back to Genius Grove. And we can, actually, he doesn't have missions for me, okay. We can actually go, turn in those 2 quests we have in Genius Grove, number 5 and that. And we also have to talk to Coop for Double Fusion Trouble, for some reason. I guess we'll read that as while we have a couple things to read while we're on the monkey. Yeah, we got the guide email also, because I want to start reading guide emails. I also heard that your guide actually sends you 2 emails. One when you actually accept the quest, which is right here. And another when we read. So let's read the email first. Oh, Dexter's email first for Double Fusion Trouble, actually. Thanks for finding Dexbot Q60. He's going to help you build a shield scrambler so we can stop Fusion Dexter and Computerist. We cannot allow them to gain access to my old laboratory. I know you can do this. Okay. And then we have a email from Double D for Kibbles and Hits. Once again, Billy requests your assistance. However, I think we need to move on to other ventures. Go see what he wants, but pretty soon I will need you to move. I'll need you to meet someone downtown. Pretty standard, and then we'll accept Kibbles and Hits. Look at the Black Knight Sword. This is really cool item. I don't think it's as cool as our turkey leg, but I think it's a pretty cool item to complete the set with. Have you met Runty? He's my new alien green pal. He's nice. I want him to get a new pet food, and the animals that Charles Darwin have the best. So I think he'll send us another one, right? Yeah, he does. I dare say that Billy is not going to be helping us in our pursuit of the crazy Grand Candy. When you're done there, we should discuss our next course of action. Okay. So we do have to go to Charles Darwin Middle School, which is something we'll probably do. Not this part, because there's a couple of other pressing matters we have to attend to. First of all, our inventory is just getting a bit out of hand. Let's sort through this and see what we can afford to do. We have to... Oh, let me equip this, actually. Oh, I guess I can't. Okay, so... Our gun does 341 damage to singular enemies. That is not even close. Sentinel boots are actually better than our Black Knight ones, but I kind of want to keep the Black Knight look going. I actually know what I'm going to do for that. Not that it's like the best idea, but I want to show... Ooh, wait, 298. I think this is more damage. I think it definitely will because it's a pistol. Yep, it does. Okay, so we're just going to keep that. But I actually did get a request. I unfortunately don't have the comment on right now. This kind of idea just came to my head. I didn't plan this. Someone wanted for me to demonstrate crockpots. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a real quick crockpot with the Black Knight shoes and the Sentinel boots, because these give a couple more damage. Not that it matters. It really doesn't matter, but like I kind of want to show that off, and I feel like that would be a good opportunity to do that. So when we get to... I'm going to have to go to Coop, right? So the only way to get to Coop is to fly to Peach Creek and then fly to Goats. So once I land in Peach Creek, I will show you guys what a crockpot does and how to use it. Because I know when I was a kid, I didn't even want to mess with crockpots. I thought it was way too complicated for me. And it's not. It's not really complicated because once you crockpot an item, it's not like locked. You can crockpot it as many times as you want with as many stats. So if you ever get like better items, you can just keep crockpotting it. And it's not gonna be. It never has to be like a one-time thing, which I think is pretty cool. Let's go turn in our quests. I'll talk to Professor first because I'm pretty sure number 5 will have more parts for me. And this will end the saga with Professor Plutonium. The Professor, if you will. You stopped the big green furry scary monster. Thanks. I wish there were more kids around like you. Now I feel just a bit safer. Okay, I read that wrong. Thank you for destroying Fusion Fuzzy. Although I bet that's not the last we'll see of him. At least now we'll know who's been terrorizing the town. Thanks for all of your help. Alright. And number 5, nuclear board needs to be turned in. Number 5 thinks this is weird. Why would the ventilators be carrying scribbles from Foster's home to the nuclear plant? Anyway, good work. That was weird. Strange, this box is full of scribbles from Foster's. What would Fuse be doing with them at the nuclear plant? Quick, let's close this up so none of the little guys escape. That is pretty weird. I'm not sure why, not sure why that would be. Professor has part 2 of the quest, by the way. He says, I have located my evil counterpart Fusion Plutonium, and I need your help to stop him. He's up to absolutely no good. If you can collect his mass, Professor Plutonium may think you are a monster. Okay, so we get to fight Professor Plutonium twice in one episode. Which we'll probably be able to finish before. Dee Dee had a mission, but I believe that's the Darwin rewards, and I don't believe we're going to be doing anything Charles Darwin related in this part, just because it's, we got a lot to do in terms of nuclear plant stuff still. So let's fly over to Peach Creek. We got, like, a couple good things, not really anything, like, noteworthy from the thing. We still got our rad Black Knight armor. I think it looks really sick. One of the cooler armors in the game, personally, in my opinion, you know. What do I know? We do have to go to Coop, and I'm also going to show off crockpotting so we can make our Black Knight boots just as good as some of the stuff we have in our inventory currently. Which is a good thing. Pretty good thing. I am also very tired. Oh man, I told myself I would go to bed early today, and it's not necessarily not early. It's 9:30 as I'm recording this right now, p.m. But it feels very, it feels a lot later. So I'm definitely gonna hit the hay early tonight. You already know. I can never bring myself to do that, so I have to like force myself to go to bed early sometimes. I'm not sure if that's the same with you guys. But it is for me. I can never go to bed unless I like absolutely have to try. I can't do it by myself. So weird. Anyway, we're gonna take a quick landing. Crackpot should be right across the street from the monkeys, so it makes it really easy. I think I can see it from here. Yeah, there it is. There it is. You can see it. It'll land. Run right over to it. What's up, Mr. Crockpot? Is that Chef Pierre? Is that my boy? No, it's Ranger Scampy. Today's special coming right up. So, how crockpots work is you have 2 items. You have an item with your style and an item with your stats. So, it's pretty self-explanatory. It basically takes one item from the style, or no, you put an item in the style, you put an item in the stats. It takes the look of this item and the stats of this item and gives you one new item that has both. So, for example, oh, actually, probably have to unequip my my boots first. There we go. So, if I want my Black Knight boots to be styled, right? I want them to look like the Black Knight boots, but I want them to have the 97 defense stat of my sneakers. Then I can pay this amount of taros and get that. It has a medium chance rate of success. So it'll try. It has like a percentage chance of working. Let's see if ours worked or not. It did work. Okay. So when it does work, what happens is both of those items are basically destroyed, and you get a new item with the stats and style that you want. And then we can go to my stuff, obviously, and put them on, and now we have more defense. So if it fails, which it can fail. Also, is this a? I never noticed. Is this a jar of jawbreakers? Like a really small jawbreakers. Okay, that's interesting. So it can fail. I'm gonna go over to Ghost Junkyard first, just so we don't forget. It can fail. The only thing is when it does fail, you don't lose your items. So it can fail, but fail really doesn't. It just means that you lose your taros. You don't necessarily lose your items. So you can keep doing it over and over again as long as you have enough money to keep doing it. And I believe the success rate depends on a couple of factors. I think it's like the stats itself on the item, the level of the item, probably like even the rarity maybe. I'm not really sure exactly how it works. But if someone knows more than me, they can obviously correct me, because I don't. I'm not trying to pass myself off as someone who absolutely knows. Wow, you guys are under attack. I don't know who's under attack, but I heard it. What's up, Coop? You're trying to build a shield scrambler? Well, then you're going to need a frequency booster. Those things aren't easy to find. You want the good news or the bad news. And he also has hands on a hard drive. which we probably also won't get to for a few more parts. I'm just going to leave it here. We have to recover the frequency booster from the junkyard, which is something we can absolutely do. So I'm assuming when he said... Oh, he says, good news is I have a frequency booster. Bad news is some baddies took it into the effective zone of the junkyard. I bet you knew I was going to say that, right? You know what, Coop? I actually did know you were going to say that. It seems to be a recurring trend with all of these missions. That, you know, nothing can possibly go right. Oh, we missed the jump. Unfortunate. Let's wait. Fortunately for us, it's not necessarily, like, that far. I can, like, see it from here. But... Let's... Oh! Let's jump on up. Jump on up. There we go. It's just like directly down here. I think, right? Yeah, there we go. Huh. No monsters guarding it? Perfect, perfect. You got it. Nice job, pal. Okay, now we gotta deliver it back to Dexbot in, my Dexbot homie in the nuke plant. Which is perfect, because we have to go over there to fight Fusion Plutonium once more. Mission success, please return the frequency booster. You already know. You already know that's exactly what we're going to do, is return that frequency booster. I'm trying to dodge these enemies, because I really don't want to fight them right now. Nothing necessarily good will come out, just some level like 9 items, which I don't necessarily need at the moment. But it shouldn't be too bad. But now we got to run back to... Now we can run back to the nuke plant. We can... take out Fusion Plutonium as well, because we'll just be right there. It'll be pretty easy. And all around have a good time. All around have a great time. You already know. Huh, okay, we get anything from that? I don't think we did, no? Also, I'm pretty sure this mask, I feel like I tried this already. Yep, this mask does hide the facial features. I mean, I'm going to throw on the mustache just in case. So, like, if I ever take off the helmet, I'll be like, well, where'd that mustache come from? I took off the take off the helmet and grow a mustache. What? 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 Where'd it go? Where'd it come from? Kanai Joe. Hey, hey, way. Does this work with it? That does, but like the helmet does not. But I like the helmet because it gives me the sense that I am a complete full Black Knight. And who doesn't want to be a complete full Black Knight? I know I sure do. And I feel like that feeling is probably mutual with a lot of people. Let's run on back to the scamper, and we can scamp, get it? We can scamp our way on over to Ensville. Off we go! Okay, it's just up the hill over here. I know Billy has another quest that takes us to Charles Darwin, and we'll probably do like a little bit of a thing where we collect all of the missions for Charles Darwin Middle School, because they're kind of scattered around. I know Beautification Mutation is one, the Darwin Rewards is one, Hands on a Hard Drive doesn't necessarily make us go to... I think Hands on a Hard Drive actually makes us go to City Station, which is like way above our pay grade right now. It's like a level 14 area or something. Mission complete. Frequency booster acquired. 2 more parts needed for the Shield Scrambler. Dex Labs reminds you that it is always a fine day for science. Mission accomplished. I only require 2 additional parts to create the Shield Scrambler. Report. The Shield Scrambler requires a Surge Protector to function optimally. Dexter informs us we can obtain a Surge Protector from Professor Plutonium. Well, I was just there. You could have told me while I was there. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's do Nuclear Bore first. Let's take out these Weird Welders and get this Weird Welder mask. That'd be gross. Ooh. Getting the mask of these guys? Ugh. Yikes. Zoinks and jinkies. That's what I feel about this. That's how I feel about this mission. Alright, that guy didn't have a mask. I think they all have masks, don't they? What are they wearing on their head then? If it's not a mask. Oh. Take out Billy. I want to fight as less of these guys as possible. Like, even like the Destroy Us Alls weren't as creepy as these guys, in my opinion. There we go. Now use the Weird Welder's mask on the infected portal in the infected zone. Or on the portal in the infected zone. I guess saying it's an infected portal is kind of redundant, because it's always an infected portal. Professor Plutonium will think you're a monster and let you in. Yeah, see? Doc, Prof, I don't feel like that's a sound plan. The reason being, right? I might have a mask on, but nothing else about me speaks the fact that I'm wearing an all-black piece of armor. Maybe, just maybe, Professor Plutonium is not the brightest tool in the shed, which he probably is, because considering he's a complete clone of like a very smart, well-respected scientific like professor. But maybe just maybe, if I put the hood of the mask down and put on my mustache, maybe Professor Plutonium will not consider me or not think I'm a human. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can like sense who are monsters and who aren't. I don't know. You can see his lair, kind of just chilling up there. This is one of the rare instances where both, because like most fusions, I think there's like only a few rare occasions where you fight a fusion 3 times. Like Fusion Eddie is one, and that's like it. But most fusions you fight twice. And this is like one of the first or only rare occasions where you fight the fusion twice in the same infected zone. I think there might be like 1 or 2 more instances of these. But Professor Plutonium having a layer in 2 separate layers in the same infected zone is pretty unique. It worked. Get that imposter. Oh man, I really don't want to fight these big ventilators. I really don't. Let's try to sneak past. I'm not sure we can. Oh, he turned his back. Run. We're home free. We're home free. Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact. Oh, we made it. Ooh, loot detected, baby. Okay. That's a reference. I don't know if you guys know that one. It's a good reference. To Kid Gorgeous. Okay, we're gonna... See, can we go through this whole layer without fighting any of these guys? Because I really want that to be a thing. I really do. I don't want to fight these guys. I might have to fight this guy, though. He seems a bit too close. Let's fight him. Let's fight him. Let's get up. Let's get on him. A lot of damage already off the bat. He tried to run. It was not good enough. Oh, we're Baywatch running. Now what happened? We're running in slow-mo. Let's go attack Professor Plutonium while running in slow-mo. That will certainly not tip him off by any means. Okay, as soon as we use the nano power, we speed up, which is kind of lame, but like, I understand. There we go. Great work. I knew I could count on you. Now I gotta exit the area. I'm very good at exiting the area. I'm very good at fleeing from danger. You already know. There we go. Amazing. I have to wonder if there's some kind of unknown form of energy at work in the scribble. Some kind of imaginary energy, perhaps? He said it! He said it! Roll the credits! Well, that's not really, like, if he said FusionFall, we would have rolled the credit, but he didn't. Now get yourself out of there. Great work. Well, you already know, Professor, I am going to get myself out of there. And by out of there, I mean I'm going to get myself out of this part. Because we've reached the end of the part. Because, you know, that's just how it goes. Ha! Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys are enjoying this series, please make sure you guys leave a like on the video. It really helps out a lot. As well as comment your feedback and your criticisms on the fart, because on the part, not the fart, maybe the fart too. I didn't actually fart in this episode though, so any criticisms will kind of be a bit weird because I didn't actually, like, you're not really criticizing anything because I didn't fart. But thank you guys so much. And if you guys leave like your criticisms and stuff in the comments, I totally appreciate it. I respect it. Even if it, like, don't be afraid to like criticize the series, because like I'm just trying to make it better. As long as you're not mean, don't be a jerk about it. But like, you know what I mean. And also, as I said earlier in the playthrough, if you have any nano suggestions that have to do with Professor Plutonium specifically, let me know. I'll try to use those. I will be using Professor Plutonium, so if your nano lineup does not have Professor Plutonium in it, I will save it for a rainy day, or like not use it next part. I'll use it in another part, but not this part specifically. Trying to think. Oh yeah. If you guys have that subscribe button will keep you guys notified every time I upload a video, and it'll make that big old number go up, which is, you know, always fun. And if you guys have that notification bell ding-a-ling ringed right next to it, and let me know in the comments, I will give you guys a shout out if you guys let me know. Speaking of shout outs today, thank you Limitless Power for turning on your notifications. I really truly appreciate it. You are awesome. And that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Again, I apologize for not uploading yesterday. I had a bit of a unfortunate circumstance with Taco Bell. But that's gonna be it for me. You guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the support, and I will be out of here. See ya.